Hello happy campers, my name's Nikki and welcome to Yougo Camping. So in today's video we're going to talk a little bit about camp hygiene and how to keep yourself hygienically clean and happy and healthy in these interesting times that we find ourselves in. When you're camping, it's always important to actually pay a little bit more attention to the hygiene. There's obviously a lot more dirt around, a lot more bacteria and all of those horrible things, so just being a little bit more vigilant is always really useful when it comes to just keeping ourselves clean and happy. So let's dive right into a few things that I always take with me to make sure that everyone's nice and clean. The first thing I find is really good to take with me is actually bar soap. Now, I use bar soap for most things, even at home. I'm a massive convert just because it means that I'm reducing my single-use plastic consumption, which I think is important for us all to try and do. So I use things like Faith in Nature, which is a really nice body soap. It's also eco-friendly, so it means that any water that I use in the washing doesn't really matter if it goes into the earth because it's not going to do any damage at all. I also switched to bar shampoo a few years ago as well, and it's been amazing for my hair, but it also means that, again, I'm not having to worry about single-use plastics. The reason I suggest taking these sort of things camping with you is because there's no chance of them leaking anywhere. So as well as them being a lot more eco-friendly and a lot better for our planet, they're not going to leak everywhere, and you're not going to open up your bag to find that your shampoo's leaked all over your knickers. So these are really important to take with you. So my number one tip is bar soap. It's not just bar soaps that I take with me camping. It is for washing my personal self, but if I'm doing things like the washing up or washing clothes, I do take with me some liquid soap just because it's a little bit easier to use. Now, for my washing up liquid, I always use Ecover. I really like Ecover. I've been using it for years. I've got very sensitive skin, so Ecover works for me brilliantly. Again, it's also really eco-friendly, so it doesn't matter too much if your water gets into the ground, although you should always try to put it down the drain, but it doesn't matter too much because it's a lot more planet friendly. So these are made from plant-based materials and they're really nice. So if you are a vegan, these are great as well. I'm not personally, but I like to use these. I also use Life Ventures biodegradable soap. I find this one a little bit too harsh for my skin, but it's actually really great for washing clothes, and that's what I generally take it away for. So if I do need to do any clothes washing really quickly, I take this away. This is not the original bottle it came in, this is just a travel bottle. But one thing I do to make sure that it doesn't leak is that I put, I'll take it off here, is that I put a little bit of plastic on the inside here. Now, this is just a little bit of plastic I found in probably a bit of packaging, I think. It's been in there for ages. What it does is it just creates an extra seal, which means it's really unlikely to leak everywhere. It's great, it works, it's brilliant. As I say, I can squeeze it and it has never leaked for the years that I've been taking it camping. This is really concentrated soap as well, so it lasts forever. The Ecover bottle, I actually got a sample of Ecover many years ago, and I've just been refilling the bottle ever since. So this is a number of years old, this sample bottle, but it's really good. The reason I don't put a cover in on this one to keep it from leaking is that I actually put my washing up bits all in one little box here. So we've got a little Systema box. We lost the cutlery for it ages ago, but in the box I can fit my Ecover bottle of washing up liquid. That fits in there perfectly. I use a little tea towel that always goes in there nice and simply, and then I use a bamboo and wood scrubbing brush. Again, I use something quite similar to this at home. This is perfectly gentle enough for all camping crockery and cutlery. Again, just rub it in like you would a normal scrubbing brush. So I just pop them all in a little box like that, pop the lid on like that, and now I know that I've got my washing up box. I can even use the box to wash little bits up, but obviously it's not very big, so I generally tend to use a collapsible washing up bowl, which I do generally tend to keep in here, but I've lost it. It's one of the many things I lose. So yeah, these are the kind of things I use to do my washing up. Now, when it comes to more personal hygiene, most campers tend to use things like wet wipes to give yourself a little bit of a wipe over if you're not going to go to the shower that day, or if you've just woken up and you want a quick wash over. I used to use them, but again, I don't really like the idea of them being disposable. You can get planet-friendly ones that are fully biodegradable. I just don't particularly like using them. So what I generally tend to take with me is actually these reusable face pads. And they're really great. I've got 2 different varieties. They're both made out of bamboo cotton, so they're lovely and soft. These ones are probably more soft than these ones. But again, just make them a little bit wet with whatever soap or water you want to use. Do your thing, give them a rinse over, and then I dangle them out to dry. So these are great. I've reused them, and I use them at home. They come in a little bag like this, so there's actually quite a lot in here because I've just got it out of my washing machine. So they come in a little bag like this, which is really great for when you are doing the washing. Just chuck them all in, all of the ones you want to use. These are all clean, don't worry. And then you can pop that in the washing machine and you're not going to lose them all. I love these. These are really great and they've been brilliant for me. So I don't buy any face wipes at all now, which is really great. So I would recommend these. And again, with face wipes, you can get them squashed and you can get other things damp, or you can accidentally leave them open so they all become dry. You're not going to have the same problem with these. You just need to make them wet and use them as you normally would. So face wipes, I would recommend reusable cotton ones. And the last bit of camp hygiene is probably slightly more for the ladies. I use a moon cup, which is a reusable menstrual cup when I'm camping. I actually use it all year round because I don't use, again, disposable sanitary products, because it's a lot greener to use a moon cup. I'm not going to get it out and show you because that'd be a bit weird, but I'll pop a little picture just here so you can see what they actually look like. But yeah, these are great because they just go inside, collect what they need to collect, and then you just go and wash it out whenever you need to. So there's nothing to dispose of. You're not having to carry any extras or any packaging, finding anywhere to throw away what is, unpleasant rubbish that you don't really want around your campsite. These are great, and they're also brilliant if you're going out walking or anything like that, because everything is on you and in you, so you don't have to worry about carrying any extras or whether or not you're going to be covered. You can chuck them in your backpack and stash them in your bag, and they come in a nice little bag like this, so it's nice and discreet. Throw it in there and you'll be absolutely fine. So I hope you found that useful. If you've got any more useful things that you like to take camping to make sure everything's nice and clean and hygienic, don't forget to leave it in the comments below. I love hearing your comments because it means I can make more great videos. It's been really great to have you, and I can't wait to see you on a campsite soon. Bye bye. I also switched to it's really windy. Please stop being windy.